Hey YouTube, it's me again, and today I'm going to be showing you an RDA. This time it is a Littleboy RDA. This one is from Tobeco. I have a twisted build in there right now. Comes in at 0.5 ohms, 0.6 ohms. And yeah, it's a great RDA. I've really been enjoying it. But let's zoom in and we'll take a closer look. I'll do a very quick build on it. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out since it's my first build, so bear with me if it's some things are out of focus and some aren't. But yeah, let's zoom in. Okay, so here's the RDA. I think it looks pretty cool. Some people out there, they don't seem to like it. But it comes with a wide bore drip tip. And then it also comes with this adapter right here that you can snap in there. And then you can get a different drip tip of your choice and put in there. I do like having that around because there are some juices that I have that I like to, I guess, mouth inhale, not really lung inhale. But the top unscrews off. And then you have your deck and your little sleeve here. It is set up, you can set it up for single coil or dual coil, so there's 3. So if you want dual, you put it on to where there's air holes on both sides, and if you want a single, then you put it on to where the single opening is towards your coil, and then the other 2 will be closed off. And then you can still adjust it, and you can adjust the dual coil ones too. Let's see if we can get a close look here. You have your 3-post setup, your centers, your hot, and then your outside of your grounds. The screws and the construction on this one's a Tobeco, and they feel great. They feel just like all the other Tobeco products that I have. Haven't had any issues with the screws, cutting off any smaller gauge or anything like that, and they work great. But I'm going to put a twisted dual coil on here, 7 wraps each. Should get me about 0.6 ohms. And here is my twisted that I made. This is twisted 30 gauge. So what I'm going to do, I'm twisting it around 2.5 millimeter screwdriver. And I like to use the screwdrivers, just easier to hold on to, and there's no waste. The thing about the coil jigs, there seems to be some wasted wire. This way there really isn't. But I'm going to start my wraps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I hope some of that was in focus for you guys. I'm not going to do the complete build. I'm just going to build one coil, and then I'll finish it, and we'll zoom back out. Let me get my little deck here. Just find it much easier to coil RDAs with that on there, with the RDA on that block of wood. Kudos to anyone that does this on camera on a regular basis. Alright, so I will finish the build, and then we'll zoom back out and I'll talk more about it and puff on it some more. Got her glowing pretty good. Hope that's in focus. We're coming at 0.6 ohms, which is right on the nose for me. firing good. Spaced out, decent. It's not my best work in the world, but it's just firing good. So now I'll get her wicked. So here we got cotton. It's organic Japanese cotton. And the juice that I'm using today is Cutwood Unicorn Milk. It's like a strawberry custard type of thing going on. It's really good juice. I really enjoy Cutwood juice. The Sugar Bear is my favorite. From Cutwood, or honestly from any company. And this is my close second. They have Monster Melons. Actually, there's a tie between Monster Melons and Unicorn Milk. I like them both equally, but not as much as I like Sugar Bear. And they have a reserve too that I haven't tried yet. It's supposed to be pretty good. Hope you guys can see that on camera. I hope I was on camera. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just painting. But it's just cooking. And here we'll put her back together. I'm running a dual coil, so it'd be a Cylon notch on each side, and then the single coil will be closed off. And then we'll screw on this top cap for the drip tips. And I'm going to use the wide bore. And there we have it. Tip put together. Vape's great. If you want to close it down a little, you just twist it. And that's it. You can drip through the wide bore if you feel the need. I usually just pop it off so I can take a look at everything, make sure it's all good, make sure the cotton's not burning, and make sure that my coils are still, decent. But let's zoom out, talk about it some more, and take some hits. And alright, well, we're zoomed back out, and I have to say, this is becoming one of my favorite RDAs. I've been using it for about 2 weeks. I like to break them in a little bit, do a couple builds on them, and then give my final thoughts. Kind of same with everything. I like to use it first, and not just receive it, coil it, and then use it. Now the only downside I have to this coil is talking about it. Some of the sentences that you may put on Facebook or whatever, Littleboy RDA, Littleboy. Just have to catch myself saying RDA after it, and everything seems to be fine. But let's take a couple hits. Hits like a champ every time. I'm running at 30 watts, which is 4 volts. And I'm hitting right at 0.5 ohms. And yeah, it's just great flavor. The Cutwood juice it's like I said, it's my favorite juice, and it's perfect in these RDAs. It's perfect for rebuildable RDAs. I haven't tried them in tanks with pre-made coils, but maybe I'll try Sugar Bear in my Atlantis and see how it tastes. But anyways, back to the Littleboy RDA. Great RDA for the Tobeco, which links will be in the description below. You're looking at $15.99. That's from vapeinw.com. And then from my vapor store, they have the Authentic by MCV, and it is $115.79. Now I have not seen the Authentic, but I really like clones. All mine are clones. 90% of them are Tobeco clones, and I really like how Tobeco does their clones. And a lot of people say that there's no difference between the Authentic versus the Tobeco clones, and I don't know about the Authentics just because I haven't seen them. I haven't even touched one, to be honest with you. But The clone, it's well worth the $15. You can get them on eBay, around the same price. I don't know if it's Tobeco or not, but I've seen them in like this gold stainless look, and red, blue. They do make black. I am gonna buy another one, and it's gonna be a black one, just so I can match it with my Colonial. Which I don't know if there will be a review for this coming up, but there will be a review for the Mutilator. Um, Mutilator is my second favorite. I'd say the Mutilator first, and then the Littleboy RDA. Just to throw that out there, but yeah, save that review for another time. But if you're in the market for another RDA, you can't go wrong with the Littleboy RDA. It's great. I haven't mentioned this yet, but it is 22 millimeters, so it will fit most of your mods and most of your boxes and stuff. But yeah, that's it for the review. Thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.